Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The scene is set in an empty, open prehistoric landscape. SCP-682, also known as the Unstoppable Reptilian Doomsday, stands tall, its imposing figure dominating the desolate terrain. As the story begins, SCP-682's gaze falls upon a corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus. The Ouranosaurus, a large, herbivorous dinosaur, seems to have undergone some kind of twisted transformation. SCP-682's interest in the corrupted Ouranosaurus is palpable. Its gaze is intense, and its body language suggests a mixture of curiosity and hostility. The air is thick with tension as SCP-682 begins to circle the corrupted Ouranosaurus. The ground shakes beneath its feet, and the sound of its heavy breathing echoes through the landscape. What happens next is left to the reader's imagination. Will SCP-682 attack the corrupted Ouranosaurus, or will it simply observe it? The story leaves us with a sense of foreboding, hinting at the possibility of a catastrophic confrontation between these two prehistoric titans. Here's a detailed explanation of the scenario. The corrupted purple-eyed Parasaurolophus, a large herbivorous dinosaur, suddenly collapses to the ground. This unexpected event triggers a catastrophic reaction. SCP-682, the Unstoppable Reptilian Doomsday, and the corrupted Ouranosaurus, instantly turn their attention towards each other. The air is electric with tension as they begin to circle each other, their eyes locked in a fierce stare. Without warning, the two titans charge at each other, unleashing a maelstrom of claws, teeth, and brute strength. The battle is intense, with both combatants exchanging blows that shake the earth. SCP-682's regenerative abilities allow it to rapidly heal from the corrupted Ouranosaurus's attacks. However, the Ouranosaurus's corrupted state grants it enhanced strength and ferocity, making it a formidable opponent. The fight rages on endlessly, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. The landscape around them is scorched and devastated, a testament to the unbridled fury of the two combatants. As the battle continues without limitations, the very fabric of reality seems to bend and warp under the strain. The consequences of this conflict are unknown, but one thing is certain: only one of these titans will emerge victorious, or perhaps neither will, as the fight could potentially rage on forever. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The battle rages on, with SCP-682, the corrupted Ouranosaurus, and other combatants engaging in an all-out war. The clash is intense, with each side delivering crushing blows and counterattacks without restraint. The corrupted Ouranosaurus unleashes its powerful tail, slamming it into SCP-682 with incredible force. SCP-682, however, is unfazed, using its regenerative abilities to rapidly heal from the attack. SCP-682 retaliates with a devastating bite, but the corrupted Ouranosaurus dodges at the last second, avoiding the attack by a hair's breadth. The Ouranosaurus counterattacks with a barrage of claws, but SCP-682 is too quick, dodging and weaving between the blows. As the battle continues, the other combatants join the fray. The corrupted Parasaurolophus, now back on its feet, charges at SCP-682 with its crest glowing with an eerie purple light. SCP-682, however, is ready, delivering a crushing kick that sends the Parasaurolophus flying. The corrupted Ouranosaurus takes advantage of the distraction, landing a series of heavy blows on SCP-682. But SCP-682 refuses to back down, fighting back with every ounce of strength it possesses. The battle rages on, with neither side giving an inch. The combatants exchange blows, dodge, and counterattack, each determined to emerge victorious. The outcome is far from certain, as the fight continues without limitations, fueled by the unbridled fury of the combatants. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The battle reaches its climax as SCP-682, the corrupted Ouranosaurus, and the other combatants unleash their full fury upon each other. The blows they exchange are so powerful that they generate massive shockwaves that reverberate across the entire battlefield. Each impact creates a seismic tremor, causing the ground to shudder and tremble. The air is filled with the deafening sound of crashing titans, as the combatants trade blows that shake the very foundations of the earth. SCP-682's regenerative abilities allow it to withstand the crushing force of the corrupted Ouranosaurus's attacks. However, the Ouranosaurus's corrupted state grants it enhanced strength, allowing it to deliver blows that send SCP-682 flying across the battlefield. The corrupted Parasaurolophus joins the fray, using its crest to unleash a barrage of sonic waves that buffet SCP-682 and the corrupted Ouranosaurus. The two titans stumble back, momentarily disoriented, before recovering and launching a counterattack. As the battle rages on, the shockwaves generated by the combatants' blows begin to take their toll on the surrounding landscape. The ground cracks and splits, creating massive fissures that stretch across the battlefield. The air is filled with the acrid smell of smoke and ozone, as the very fabric of reality begins to unravel. The outcome of the battle is far from certain, as the combatants continue to exchange blows that shake the earth. The shockwaves generated by their battle will have far-reaching consequences, potentially altering the course of history forever. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682, the unstoppable reptilian doomsday, suddenly intensifies the brightness of its green glowing eyes. This surge in energy is accompanied by a burst of speed, as SCP-682 begins to dash around the battlefield with incredible agility. However, the corrupted Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus are not caught off guard. They too possess unnatural speed, granted by their corrupted state. The two dinosaurs rapidly dart around the battlefield, using their versatility and power to counter SCP-682's attacks. The corrupted Parasaurolophus unleashes a barrage of swift kicks and slashes, its purple eyes glowing with an otherworldly energy. The corrupted Ouranosaurus, meanwhile, uses its immense strength to deliver crushing blows, its tail swishing back and forth with deadly precision. SCP-682, undaunted by its opponents' speed and ferocity, continues to dodge and weave between their attacks. Its agility and regenerative abilities allow it to stay one step ahead, but the corrupted dinosaurs refuse to back down. The battle rages on, with the three combatants exchanging blows at incredible velocities. The outcome is far from certain, as SCP-682's unyielding ferocity clashes with the corrupted dinosaurs' unnatural speed and power. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682, fueled by its relentless fury, charges forward with a swift dash. Its jaws wide open, ready to deliver a crushing bite. However, the corrupted dinosaurs are not caught off guard. The corrupted Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus dodge SCP-682's bite with ease, their unnatural speed and agility allowing them to evade the attack. Seizing the opportunity, they counterattack, delivering a powerful blow that sends SCP-682 sliding across the ground. Despite the force of the blow, SCP-682 rapidly recovers, its regenerative abilities kicking in to heal its wounds. The corrupted dinosaurs, too, use their glowing eyes to channel their regenerative powers, restoring their own injuries. As the battle rages on, the three combatants continue to exchange blows, each attack met with a swift counterattack. Their glowing eyes, imbued with otherworldly energy, allow them to regenerate from even the most severe injuries, making them nearly unstoppable. The fight becomes a war of attrition, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. The corrupted dinosaurs' speed and agility are matched by SCP-682's brute strength and regenerative abilities. The outcome of the battle remains uncertain, as the three titans clash in a frenzy of teeth, claws, and glowing eyes. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682, with its razor-sharp, glowing green metallic teeth, seizes the opportunity to grab the tail of the corrupted Parasaurolophus. With a swift motion, SCP-682 throws the Parasaurolophus aside, clearing the way for its next target. SCP-682 rapidly dashes towards the corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus. However, the Ouranosaurus anticipates the attack and dodges at the last second. Undeterred, SCP-682 uses its incredible predictive abilities to pinpoint the Ouranosaurus's new position. With lightning-fast reflexes, SCP-682 snaps its jaws shut around the Ouranosaurus's tail, grasping it firmly. SCP-682 then unleashes a series of powerful tail swipes, generating energy green waves that propel the Ouranosaurus towards the rocky walls. The corrupted Ouranosaurus crashes into the walls with tremendous force, causing massive explosions upon impact. The blasts send the Ouranosaurus flying through the air, only to crash into the rocks again, sustaining severe injuries. Despite the brutal attack, the corrupted Ouranosaurus's unnatural regenerative abilities allow it to rapidly heal from its wounds. The battle rages on, with SCP-682 and the corrupted dinosaurs exchanging blows in a frenzy of teeth, claws, and energy blasts. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682 unleashes a mighty roar, generating green glowing waves that propel the corrupted, purple-eyed Parasaurolophus backward. The Parasaurolophus stumbles, momentarily caught off guard. SCP-682 seizes the opportunity to launch a combined assault. It releases green glowing energy waves from both its roar and tail swipe, creating a devastating blast that shakes the battlefield. The corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus retaliates by using its tail slaps to generate purple energy waves. The two energy waves, green and purple, clash in midair, creating a spectacular display of light and sound. As the energy waves collide, SCP-682 leaps into the air, its massive body soaring toward the corrupted Ouranosaurus. The ground shudders beneath SCP-682's feet as it lands squarely on the Ouranosaurus, generating massive shockwaves that reverberate across the battlefield. The corrupted Ouranosaurus staggers, its body reeling from the impact. SCP-682 stands tall, its dominance asserted. The battle rages on, with the corrupted dinosaurs refusing to yield. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682, with its incredibly powerful jaws, seizes the corrupted, purple-eyed Parasaurolophus and hurls it aside, sending it crashing to the ground on the other side. However, SCP-682's dominance is short-lived, as the corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus charges forward, its massive body propelling itself with unstoppable force. The Ouranosaurus collides with SCP-682, pushing it backward with its immense strength. SCP-682 stumbles, its footing momentarily lost as it struggles to regain its balance. The corrupted Ouranosaurus takes advantage of SCP-682's momentary weakness, pinning it down with its sheer weight. SCP-682's regenerative abilities allow it to rapidly heal from any injuries, but the Ouranosaurus's relentless assault threatens to overwhelm it. The battle rages on, with SCP-682 fighting to regain its footing and the corrupted Ouranosaurus determined to crush its opponent. The outcome remains uncertain, as these two titans clash in a struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus suddenly dashes forward, but SCP-682 is prepared. With lightning-fast reflexes, SCP-682 grabs the Ouranosaurus's head with its jaws and begins to thrash it heavily and repeatedly. The force of the thrashing is immense, causing the Ouranosaurus's head to whip back and forth. The repeated blows take their toll, and the bone begins to crack. Finally, with one last, mighty thrash, SCP-682 breaks the bone, releasing its grip on the Ouranosaurus's head. The corrupted Ouranosaurus breaks free, its head now twisted at an unnatural angle. Enraged, it unleashes a massive tail swipe, generating a colossal wave of energy that sends SCP-682 flying through miles of solid bedrock. The force of the blow is so great that SCP-682 is propelled through the earth, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Meanwhile, the corrupted Parasaurolophus, still reeling from its previous encounter with SCP-682, is thrown aside once more, its body crashing to the ground with incredible force. The battle rages on, with the corrupted dinosaurs and SCP-682 exchanging blows that shake the very foundations of the Earth. The outcome remains uncertain, as these titans clash in a struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The corrupted Ouranosaurus notices a bright green light emanating from the distance, signaling SCP-682's rapid regeneration. SCP-682's green eyes glow brighter as it reconstructs its body, generating a metallic endoskeleton that enhances its physical strength. Meanwhile, the corrupted Ouranosaurus, now fully healed, utilizes its unnatural speed to dash towards SCP-682. The reptilian monstrosity, still radiating an intense green glow from its eyes, readies its bladed tail, charging it up for a devastating strike. As the corrupted Ouranosaurus approaches at incredible velocity, SCP-682 unleashes its fully charged tail, colliding with the Ouranosaurus in a spectacular clash. The impact generates monumental shockwaves that reverberate across the landscape, causing widespread destruction. The battle between SCP-682 and the corrupted Ouranosaurus reaches new heights of intensity, with both combatants exchanging blows that threaten to reshape the very Earth itself. The outcome remains uncertain, as these two titans continue their struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The corrupted Parasaurolophus reappears, but its presence is short-lived as the corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus swiftly throws it aside. The battlefield falls silent, with the corrupted Ouranosaurus and SCP-682 locking eyes through the smoke-filled air. SCP-682's green glowing eyes continue to radiate an intense energy. After a few tense moments, SCP-682 begins to stir, slowly rising to its feet. It unleashes a thunderous roar, causing the ground to shudder and the air to tremble. Emboldened, the reptilian monstrosity charges forward, but the corrupted Ouranosaurus is prepared. With a swift tail slap, it sends SCP-682 crashing into the nearby rocks. The Ouranosaurus seizes the opportunity to counterattack, generating purple glowing waves from its tail. These waves strike SCP-682, propelling it through multiple layers of bedrock. The battle rages on, with both combatants exchanging blows that reshape the very landscape. The corrupted Ouranosaurus's speed and agility are matched by SCP-682's brute strength and regenerative abilities, ensuring a clash for the ages. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The corrupted, purple-eyed Ouranosaurus intently stares at SCP-682 as it slowly rises to its feet. Sensing an opportunity, the Ouranosaurus suddenly dashes forward. However, SCP-682 anticipates the attack and delivers a powerful tail slap, sending the Ouranosaurus crashing and sliding through the bedrock. The Ouranosaurus uses its hind limbs to brake, eventually coming to a stop. SCP-682 seizes the initiative, opening its jaws wide to reveal rows of metallic, sharper teeth. It raises its head, charging its jaws with green energy that envelops its teeth. The green glow emanating from SCP-682's jaws intensifies, heralding an imminent attack. Unleashing a mighty roar, SCP-682 emits massively powerful, oversized green energy waves. However, the corrupted Ouranosaurus dodges the attack with incredible agility. SCP-682 swiftly predicts the Ouranosaurus's new position and strikes, grasping it firmly between its jaws. Utilizing its remarkable speed, SCP-682 continuously rams the Ouranosaurus through multiple layers of bedrock without relenting. The battle between SCP-682 and the corrupted Ouranosaurus reaches new heights of ferocity, with neither combatant yielding. The outcome remains uncertain, as these two titans clash in a struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The underground explosions propel both SCP-682 and the corrupted Ouranosaurus into the air, sending them crashing to the ground. As SCP-682 rises to its feet, it sees the corrupted Ouranosaurus emerging from the smoke. The corrupted Parasaurolophus returns to the battlefield, joining forces with the Ouranosaurus. SCP-682 notices the corrupted dinosaurs slowly increasing their speed, anticipating a joint attack. SCP-682 decides to take the initiative, dashing forward with incredible velocity. The three titans collide, generating shockwaves that send the corrupted Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus flying backward. The force of the impact is immense, causing the ground to shudder and tremble. The battle rages on, with SCP-682 facing off against the two corrupted dinosaurs. The outcome remains uncertain, as these three behemoths exchange blows that reshape the landscape. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682, the corrupted Parasaurolophus, and the corrupted Ouranosaurus engage in an all-out assault, dashing at each other with unbridled ferocity. As they clash, their bodies undergo a transformation, developing stronger, metallic glowing endoskeletons. SCP-682's endoskeleton glows green, while the corrupted Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus develop purple, metallic skeletons. The three titans exchange blows, their enhanced strength and durability allowing them to withstand the incredible forces generated by their attacks. The rocky ground shatters beneath their feet as they fight, sending shockwaves through the earth. The battle rages on, with no clear victor in sight. SCP-682's regenerative abilities, combined with its enhanced strength, make it a formidable opponent. However, the corrupted Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus prove to be equally resilient, their purple, metallic endoskeletons allowing them to withstand even the most intense attacks. As the fight continues, the landscape around them becomes increasingly devastated, with massive craters and fissures opening up in the earth. The outcome of this epic battle remains uncertain, as these three behemoths clash in a struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682 targets the corrupted Parasaurolophus, ripping apart its forelimbs. However, the Parasaurolophus quickly regenerates its lost limbs. Undeterred, SCP-682 pushes the Parasaurolophus back and pins the corrupted Ouranosaurus to the ground, attempting to crush it. The Ouranosaurus swiftly dodges and dashes out of the way, avoiding the attack. The Parasaurolophus seizes the opportunity to counterattack, delivering a swift tail slap that sends SCP-682 staggering backward. SCP-682 quickly recovers and retaliates with rapid claw swipes. The corrupted Ouranosaurus dashes forward, but SCP-682 blocks its attack with its forelimbs. SCP-682 then unleashes a devastating bladed tail strike, aiming to inflict significant damage on its opponents. The battle rages on, with each combatant exchanging blows and showcasing their remarkable strength, speed, and regenerative abilities. The outcome remains uncertain, as these three titans continue their struggle for supremacy. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The scene unfolds in a dramatic, Hollywood-style action sequence, with the camera capturing the intense battle from multiple angles. The corrupted Ouranosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and SCP-682 engage in an endless, chaotic clash. As they exchange blows, counterattacks, and regenerate, the combatants generate massive shockwaves and light energy that illuminate the surroundings. The action unfolds in a fast-paced, smooth, and epic slow-motion manner, emphasizing the intensity and fury of the battle. The camera work is stylish and dynamic, capturing the intricate details of each combatant's movements and attacks. The slow-motion sequences highlight the incredible strength, speed, and agility of the corrupted dinosaurs and SCP-682. The battle rages on, with no clear victor in sight. The corrupted Ouranosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and SCP-682 continue to fight, their movements a blur as they exchange blows and regenerate. The outcome remains uncertain, leaving the audience on the edge of their seats. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The battle between the corrupted Ouranosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and SCP-682 reaches new heights of intensity and awesomeness. They continue fighting in an epic, badass, and fashionable manner, exchanging blows and showcasing their incredible strength, speed, and agility. Their movements are fluid and stylish, like a choreographed dance, as they clash in a spectacular display of power and ferocity. The corrupted dinosaurs and SCP-682 seem to be enjoying the battle, reveling in their own strength and the thrill of combat. The atmosphere is electric, with the outcome of the battle hanging precariously in the balance. The audience is left mesmerized by the sheer intensity and coolness of the fight, eagerly anticipating the next move from these three epic combatants. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. SCP-682 uses its bladed tail to throw away the corrupted Parasaurolophus, but the Ouranosaurus dodges the attack and dashes towards SCP-682. However, SCP-682 is too cunning and predicts the Ouranosaurus's position, grabbing it between its jaws and thrashing it around. Before SCP-682 can deliver another thrash, the Ouranosaurus breaks free and retaliates with powerful tail slaps, sending SCP-682 flying. SCP-682 quickly regenerates and heals its broken metallic tail bone, but the Ouranosaurus seizes the opportunity to attack again, delivering more tail slaps that send SCP-682 flying high into the air. As SCP-682 soars through the air, it lets out a mighty roar, showcasing its unyielding ferocity and determination to emerge victorious. Here's a detailed explanation of the story. The purple-eyed Ouranosaurus watches as SCP-682 uses its green energy waves to propel itself downwards, falling back to the Earth. Just then, the corrupted Parasaurolophus reappears, and the Ouranosaurus collides with both SCP-682 and the Parasaurolophus. The impact generates massive shockwaves that spread across the battlefield, destroying a significant portion of the landscape. As the dust settles, SCP-682 and the corrupted dinosaurs are seen panting heavily and critically injured, surrounded by a smoke-filled area. The battle has reached a critical point, with all combatants severely weakened. The outcome remains uncertain, as the survivors struggle to regain their strength and prepare for the next phase of the battle. Here's a detailed explanation of the conclusion of the story. After the intense battle, SCP-682 and the corrupted purple-eyed dinosaurs Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus stare at each other, exhausted and panting heavily. The glowing eyes of the corrupted dinosaurs fade away, and portals suddenly appear beneath their feet. They fall through the portals, disappearing from the battlefield. SCP-682 enters through another portal and emerges inside a functional airport hangar. The Parasaurolophus and Ouranosaurus also fall through the portal and land on the hangar floor, where they collapse into a deep sleep. The story concludes with SCP-682 lying down beside its owner, Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King, on the hangar floor. The scene is peaceful, with the airport hangar quiet and still, surrounded by the darkness of night. The conclusion suggests that the battle has come to an end, and the combatants have been transported to a new location. The story ends on a calm note, with the characters at rest, hinting at a possible new beginning or adventure. Here's a detailed explanation of the post-credit scenario. The scene shifts to a post-credit sequence, where Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King, is seen using his magical staff to close the hangar door and switch off the lights. As the lights dim, Sun Wukong lies down on the floor, his magical staff resting beside him. He closes his eyes, and soon falls into a deep sleep. Nearby, SCP-682, the corrupted Parasaurolophus, and the corrupted Ouranosaurus are also seen sleeping peacefully on the floor. The four combatants, exhausted from their intense battle, have all succumbed to a well-deserved rest. The scene is serene and tranquil, with the only sound being the gentle breathing of the sleeping characters. The post-credit scenario provides a sense of closure and calm, after the intense action and chaos of the main story.